let's go and talk about the new DJI MASTERSHOTS. This is currently only available on the new DJI AIR2S, but it does say in the firmware notes that this is just currently only available on this drone, so we could see it on other drones. Now, you know I've been teaching you how to do cinematic moves with your drone. Well, now you don't. You can just ignore all that because this MASTERSHOTS is like quick shots on steroids. It puts all the different quick shots and cinematic moves into 10 really creative shots, and it does it all for you. So let's just have a look now at how it works. So in the menu now under video, if we just look down, we've got quick shots, just as we're all aware of. We've got drone, all the different ones like Helix, Boomerang, we've got Asteroid, which is new on this drone. But just to the right hand side there, we've now got that MASTERSHOTS tab. Now, quick shots are great, but you're going to have to do each one individually, and also depending on the battery and your time. If you do a MASTERSHOTS, this is going to just combine all these cinematic moves for you, and you're going to have different options to change the estimated flight time, the length of it, you're going to narrow or wide, and it does everything. So for me, it's so much easier just to do this than doing 2 or 3 different quick shots, do it all in one, and then it gives you a really nice edited video at the end of it, even cut to music, all for you. It's excellent. Let's just see now how it works. So I've actually locked onto myself as a subject here, and it's just going to start zooming out, then it moves to circle, so it's doing like a really slow circling pan shot here. And you don't have to just use this on a person, it can be on any object like a car or a vehicle or a really nice landscape. Actually lock onto something and it would do it all for you really fast. So I find it really convenient, and it's not just a really terrible crap quality edit at the end of it, it looks really good. I just quickly want to address, this drone is not broken at all. If you see any props in this shot during a MASTERSHOTS or a normal flight, it isn't a broken drone like some others are saying. In the options you have obstacle avoidance and composition settings. When you have it in obstacle avoidance, you actually get a message saying the props could appear in the screen. This is due to the drone not having side sensors. So what it does, it flies on an angle using the forwards and upwards sensors. You can always change that to composition if you want, and then you won't see any props at all. I've got obstacle avoidance switched on here, but because I'm in a really open area here, I could turn that off and then there's no risk at all of seeing any props. So it's not broken, it's just the way the sensors are there to protect your drone. Okay, so let's get back into it. So you can see now it's done several different shots already, and then it is now going to combine a rocket shot. And then this usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. You can change that, but it doesn't have too much effect on the battery either. I was conscious that it is going to waste a lot of the battery, but I didn't see a noticeable drop at all with that battery. And this is done straight after the active track test that I did as well. So it's all on the one battery. So I've done the active track with the scooter, and then I've come to the beach and then doing the MASTERSHOTS all on that one battery. So that's impressive. But just look at the different shots that you can get through this, and it's going to do it all for you. I do test out shortly if it can be done with a moving object, which I'll get to, but at the moment I really like all these shots that it does for you. It's not just doing quick shots, it's doing different pans as well, like this camera down and descend, so you're actually going to get a really nice video at the end of it. So easy to do, so it just takes away that whole learning curve. Okay, so that's complete, so it's returning to me, and you see in that corner now, you've now got that video option, so you click on that and this is the video. So that came out really nicely. I do like it as well that it's all color graded for you and actually edited to music as well, which is great. You can change the templates in that corner as well. You can change the music and the sort of tone of it, the color grading as well. And then you just click in the corner there and it'll render that for you and then save it straight onto your phone or tablet, and then you've got it there. So it's great that. Let's just try another one now, and I want to try it to see what happens if I start moving. Do I have to be static? So I'm going to press start. As I start moving now, you see that green box, it's still in the center. It's not actually on me, is it? As I move, it's not following me. So I would like that to see that in the future firmware updates. It'd be great if you can actually follow a actually moving subject. That'd be great, because if you don't and you start moving, it just loses you completely, and then it'll have to start again. and it actually gives me a video of that diabolical attempt, but it is good, and I'm sure in a firmware update that can be solved. So overall, MASTERSHOTS are excellent. I really like them, really convenient, but don't let it take away from the actual art of flying. Make sure you go and practice your cinematic moves. Being able to do it yourself is key, and then use this as an extra tool to be able to do when you're actually in a rush or you want it to actually do it all for you. But make sure you can actually do it yourself. I just wanted to check as well, to anyone asking, 1080p, it doesn't show you at 120 in the menu bar. You've got to actually click on the settings where it says video and then click on slow motion, and that will then automatically set it to 1080p 120. In the actual slider bars here, it isn't showing 120, and a lot of people are confused about that, saying sure it can do it 120 FPS and it's not showing it. It's because you have to click slow-mo in the actual video option. FPV mode on this drone has been improved as well. That gimbal follows the movement of the aircraft so nicely. It glides through the air and gives that great FPV feel. I will be covering that on another video coming up soon, but that is a big improvement over the other DJI drones with that FPV mode. So overall, I like MASTERSHOTS. I just think don't stop practicing your cinematic moves. Practice all these yourself and you'll just get better and better. And then when you actually want to use MASTERSHOTS, you can do, but it's not a gimmick, it's a great tool to use, and it's just a really nice feature. They just seem to be improving all the time, and for me, 10 out of 10. So that's excellent. See you all soon, guys. If you've got any questions on this drone, please feel free to comment in the comment section below, and I'll have more DJI AIR2S and Mini 2 content coming very soon. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.